This is not going smoothly, guys, so I am sorry if this is all very weird just at the moment. It went wrong and I had to delete things and restart things. So I'm hoping that it's working now. I'm really, really worried. Hello, there's somebody here. Hi, Janelle, how you going? Oh man, this was a really rough start, so I'm a little bit late. I got distracted right at the last minute and it kind of has thrown me and I don't know quite what I'm doing now. So I have my chat on over behind me, so feel free to leave messages. I will check it intermittently. And I have not started my spin yet. So the one that won the vote yesterday is this one. It is the graffiti colorway by Made in Mo. I might just flip back to my streaming software so I can see where I'm actually. There's a little bit of a delay to YouTube from what I can see in my streaming software. So I'm just going to go back to that, make sure I'm doing the right thing. So this one is called Graffiti. And that's what I've decided to go with. It's just a merino. And I've also decided that I thought the color repeats weren't mirrored on this. Sometimes it's mirrored when you fold it in half, but this one wasn't. They were very offset. So I thought what I would do is just spin this end to end, I think, and then ply the two together. So I haven't figured out which end is the best end to start with. Yes, this one will do. So I have my Traveller spinning wheel here. Oh, that's good timing then. I'm glad. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so I'm probably, like I said, I will check the chat intermittently. I don't think it's going to be too busy over there. I should really set up something so it's in front of me, but this is the situation that I've got. This is my kind of craft room slash office. I've got printers and stuff everywhere. So as you can see. All right, so like I said, I haven't started spinning yet. I've got my Traveller here all ready to go. I pulled this out yesterday, tightened her all up. She's got a little bit of a loose front, I don't know what you call it, like the bit that's holding the wheel on. She's a little bit loose and rattles a little bit, like wobbles a little bit. So I don't know how much I can do on this wheel until I figure out a way to potentially tighten that up and get that a bit more stable. But yeah, I did tighten everything that I could find to tighten, cleaned her all up. Probably should have given her an oil. I didn't do an oil, which is probably not the best thing, but she's pretty forgiving, this wheel. So I finished my spin on the Wendy yesterday and I plied that all up and I washed it. So that's just being dried now. So I actually did a full video on that spin, which will be coming shortly. And yeah, so we're off and running for Tour de Fleece. Of course, I don't know what the time is currently in France, so I don't know if it's even started over there yet, but it started here in Adelaide, so the Tour de France. I'm spinning a little bit thin and I'm not getting enough twist here, so we will go back to the drawing board a little. She's a little bit stiff, so I don't know that that's really something that can help with oiling, because do you oil the actual wheel itself? I thought you mostly oiled this kind of stuff up the top here. Maybe I need a treadle more, probably, is my point. So let's begin again, shall we? This has kind of been a little bit of a comedy of errors so far for me today. I had myself all set up really early, so I had everything up here ready to go. And then I had trouble and I had to stop and I had to delete the original stream and start a new stream. So it thought I was doing tomorrow's stream and I'm doing today's stream. And then I swore and then I realized I was live. And so I do apologize if I do swear. I am a swearer. I know that offends some people, but that's just the way I am. Apparently it means that you're more intelligent from what I read, so I'm happy to take that. Okay, let's get some more spin in here, because like I was saying on my test live the other day, it's been a long time since I've actually used my treadle wheel, so I'm a bit out of practice as to how much I actually have to treadle to get a decent amount of spin into my yarn. So I'm just going to slow down my hands a little bit and try and get enough spin in. So let's see. Oh, good. Yes, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm getting a good ply back test. So we've got enough spin going in. Now I have to undo it. We've probably got a little bit too much spin going in now because I do have it on the smaller whirl. So we will see. Maybe I'll slow down my foot a little bit or speed up my hands or a little bit of both. So yeah, I think I mentioned already, this is fibre that I got from Made in Mo, who is from Mornington, I think, in Australia. So she's, same country, not really local, but and she's got lots of beautiful colours in her range. So this was actually my second order that I put in. The first one I shared on the last episode with the haul in it. A little bit of a snafu there. So this was the second order that I put in because there was just a colorway that they shared on their Instagram and I couldn't resist. So it was my gateway drug to a second order in, almost as many weeks. Money I really shouldn't be spending. But I think I need more take up as well. That's probably why I'm getting too much spin. No, it's too much. Like I said, I've literally started spinning just now for the live, so nothing is what do you call it? All I can't think of the word. My words aren't working today, which is really good for trying to carry a live video. And I can't edit this really, so you may end up with bits of silence. Who knows? But I think that's a little bit better. I need to do a little bit more fibre prep. We're a little bit compacted, I think. It's just probably from its travels being shoved into a post bag. It's just a little bit compressed. So there we go. It's not too bad. It'll probably be better once I get a little ways into it. So this is just some merino, I believe. I think because I've got a combination. I left the tag downstairs, which is not very helpful. But yeah, all of the fibers that I got from Made in Mo have been merino, different grades of merino. Some are 18 point something, some are 20 point something. So I mean, I'm a bit of a merino girly when it comes to spinning anyway, so I'm quite happy. Whoop, and I've just broken it. Doing real well here, guys. My goodness. I don't work well under pressure. That's why I like being able to edit my videos so you don't see all of the bits where I mess up and trip over my words and can't remember a word, where I just sit staring off into space for about 2 minutes trying to think what word it is that I wanted. There is a certain comfort in being able to edit before you put something up on the internet. It's okay. I think we're on a pretty good trot now. I'm actually wondering whether I want to split these in half because the fiber's a little bit tricky to hold on to. Maybe I'll split the halves into halves. What do we think? Just make it a little bit easier to hold, shall we say. And if you're wondering, I wasn't able to get from what I can tell, I can't add another phone to do like a wheel cam. I should, I'd love to be able to do an Elvis cam because he's laying down on the floor next to me here right now, just being a good boy. probably again wondering who it is that I'm speaking to, because he never hasn't figured out that I just do this sometimes, where I just sit and talk to a camera to my friends on the internet. He can't figure it out. Bless his little heart. Oh my goodness, I'm so out of practice with this. I guess this will be a good way of getting back used to spinning on a spinning wheel. I'm so inconsistent here. It is mental. But that's okay. We'll get there. So, what is everybody working on today? Anything interesting? Anyone else spinning along? I think it's a few little compacted parts in here, so just going to fluff that up a little bit. Hopefully I'm not mumbling too much. Hopefully the microphone makes me sound less like I'm mumbling. I have a bad habit of mumbling occasionally, especially when I'm supposedly speaking out loud to an audience. I tend to mumble. I find that on my regular episodes, and I notice that some parts of my like my vocal track are really loud, and I kind of bust the microphone, and then other times it's very quiet. So sound leveling is a lot of fun around my parts when I'm doing these videos. You've been crocheting. Are you still crocheting the blanket that I've seen you working on? The star, like it's a star type blanket or something? I haven't watched your most recent episode yet. I'm making a mess here, friends. I feel like I'd be having a better time of it if I was on my e-spinner, but that's what I agreed, wasn't it? That I was going to get my spinning wheels out and work on them instead of my e-spinner. Because it is a thing that you get used to, and then oh, okay, I need more. Oh my goodness. Ah, yes. Yeah. I've made one of those before myself. The ripple blanket comes out like a star. For anybody who's not following the chat. I just realised I'm on top chat as well. I don't know if it makes any difference to have live chat, whether that's it. No, that's the same, I believe. Oh, I'm very new to this. I don't know how people do this streaming thing on a regular basis. It took me many hours on whatever day it was. What day was it that I was doing all the testing? I can't even remember now. Thursday or something. And all the mistakes and trying to do one, and my microphone wasn't working because YouTube doesn't accept my microphone. It only wants to use the inbuilt microphone, and that was fun to go back and have a look at my live stream test that I thought I was doing, and it had no sound. So that was frustrating. But then I've had to get third-party software, 2 different types, to be able to use my phone as my camera and to get my microphone plugged in. So it is something else, I tell you what. So does anybody actually watch the Tour de France? Because I don't think I ever really have. I mean, I've probably seen bits of it if I've been at anyone's house who's been watching it, but I would not have put it on myself. I'm not really a sporty girl, which is, hardly surprising. I'm a crafty girl. Mm. I do have a bike, but those things hurt your butt. Oh. Yeah, I've made a mess of this fibre, friends. You see this? You see what I got here? What am I doing? What am I doing? Almost feel like I need to card it back together, but then I'm going to mess up all the colours. Getting big puffy bits. Try and get those smoothed out. Because I think I was saying in one of my live stream tests that I did the other day, whether it was the one that I deleted or the one that stayed up, I mostly spin just worsted drawer, as you can probably tell. I don't tend to. I haven't had a lot of luck doing like woolen spinning, which is where you kind of let the twist into your fiber. Whereas worsted, you kind of pinch and pull so that the twist never really gets into your fiber supply. Yeah, absolutely, Denali. I've never, no. I just, yeah, occasionally see it on the news or something if I'm at my in-laws' place, because we don't actually technically have a TV. We have a TV, but um, it's works more of as a monitor. We just use um, like our PlayStation as like a media server so that we can stream YouTube or Disney or Apple TV, because we don't usually keep a subscription generally either. It comes and goes when they have specials. Too expensive, unfortunately, for us to be able to maintain a consistent subscription to any of those. And because everything's all over the shop as well. So yeah, we don't tend to see any sport. Neither Simon nor I are very sporty, so when we go over his mum's house. Often during winter they'll have like the footy on or something, so we kind of see a little bit, or cricket or something during summer. So we do see a little bit, but not on a regular basis. I don't even care to really check any scores or anything, but I'm going to have to look up and see what the rest days are as well, because I don't know even what the rest days are for this. I mean, I didn't even realize today was the start until I looked it up. So, like, for all my grand plans of doing the Tour de Fleece, I didn't actually even know the dates until Thursday. I think Wednesday or Thursday. But we're here now, and we appear to be working. It seems that it's working. Ish. Yep, exactly. That's exactly what we do. And recently, we've had a couple of with our streaming services here in Australia. There's been a few deals. Like Apple recently had one that was 3 months for $3.99 a month, so we grabbed that. And then Disney came up, I think it was 4 months or something for $4.99 a month, so we grabbed that as well. So that's about the only time we have subscriptions. They're just usually everything's just so spread out. So yeah, it's just if something somewhere's got um something that we want to see, because we got Apple mostly so that we could see Severance, because we'd heard a lot about Severance, and then we just happened to sign up at the time that the right after the second season came out, so we were able to smash through the first and second season of Severance. And now I'm like, when's the new one come out? Simon's like, that won't be until next year. I'm like, because I really enjoyed that. That was crazy good. But we're going through at the minute watching The Shrink Next Door on Apple, and it makes me so angry because it's like, I don't know if you guys ever heard the podcast, The Shrink Next Door podcast, and just how messed up the psychiatrist was in the whole situation, and then seeing it played out in a dramatized version of it. It just makes me so mad. So we can't really watch anything past like an episode at a time because I just get so seethingly mad at it, um, which is, you know, kind of silly. But I think just because of experiences that I've had in my life of controlling behavior and, um, gaslighting and stuff, and I see it all coming out in this show, and it makes me mad. So it's quite funny that we can only watch a little bit at a time. Then what else were we watching? We were watching Devs on Disney, which again is like it's like that's really good, but again it's kind of heavy, so you can only really watch an episode or two at a time. Um, so yeah, Simon and I clearly like to pick hard going stuff. I don't know, but we also like Bob's Burgers, which we've been catching up with on Disney because yeah, we haven't seen a lot of that for quite a while. I think the whole of the latest season we haven't seen, so we're catching up on that. That's one of my favorite, what do you call it, like comfort shows. When you just want something that's kind of wholesome and feel good. Like that's kind of Bob's Burgers for me. I will watch Bob's Burgers at any time of day, especially if I feel like I need a pick me up. It's the time. Oh, we've been here for nearly half an hour. That's a lot. That went a lot quicker than I thought. But that's okay. I'm kind of need to go and help Simon with something shortly anyway, so I'll probably be wrapping up pretty soon. I've got a little ways through this braid. Probably let's turn it around, see if you can see it. So I've had a few issues with my can you see it? Yeah. So that's all I've gotten done so far in the last half an hour. Or nearly half an hour, 25 minutes. I'm having a lot of trouble here. Like I'm feeling very out of practice trying to what do you call it, coordinate everything, like get my hands going, my feet going. This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, especially seeing I've just done a spin on that other little wheel. This one, it spins very differently. So I'm struggling a little bit. I will be honest. Maybe I'll get some oil out between today and tomorrow and see if I can get this all running a little bit more smoothly. Oil all the moving bits. See if we can get a better result. Another big bunch of fiber going through. Hey friends, I probably will wrap it up there and have a drink. I'm getting thirsty and see if I can oil this wheel and try and have a better time because I'm struggling. I've gone from spinning really really fine to spinning kind of fat, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. But yeah, anyway, thank you everybody for hanging out. I don't know how many people are here. I know that you're here, Denali. We've got two people apparently. I don't know whether that includes me or whether there's somebody else. But yeah, I think I might go for today, and I will be here again tomorrow afternoon. So I'm very glad that it's a convenient time for you over in Alaska, Denali. That's great. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out, and I hope I wasn't too boring. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. So thank you. That's day one. Bye.